Alright guys, welcome back to another episode. I'm your host T. Welcome to the Adventures of TNT. Now today is a first. Today is the first time we're actually doing something like this in which we're featuring drum and bass on the channel. Now I am familiar with this genre of music, so this is not like a first time reaction to drum and bass, but this is a first time reaction to this song. Now the artist's name is Plug and the song is called Cut. This is off of the 97 remix. Let's go ahead and jump into it and let's jam to some drum and bass. Let's go. Now I do know back in the day, this is drum and bass was popular. This is what they played in a lot of the clubs. A lot of times the artists, they would take like different sounds and they would just mesh them together to make dance beats, I guess. See, like that. Sounds like some kind of horn and a drill. Airplane. Guess it sounds cool if you're high. Looks like a record cracking. Birds.
You want to rest here?
Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not?
Why not? The other cool thing about drum and bass, how like throughout the song they start adding different sounds and elements into the music. There we go, it's starting to get into a flow. But it's like now the song has gotten into its groove. Now you can feel the flow of the actual song. transitions. Hopefully they start breaking it down. See where this goes. Going for like this lo-fi, fuzzy groove.
You know, I really feel good, and I ain't ready to leave, 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 and I ain't ready to leave.
All right, let's see. Are they gonna come with it? Okay. The drop was kind of weak. Oh, that's it? All right, so that's something about drum and bass is that, you know, it can be somewhat hypnotic, that when you actually get into the flow of the music, you can get lost in the music. And that's what ended up happening in this song. Unfortunately, it took almost 4 minutes in order for the song to build up into the actual flow or the groove of the track. And at the beginning of the song, it was just a bunch of noise. Bing, bong, dun, dun, dun. And that was like one thing that I really didn't like about drum and bass was just the randomness of certain songs. Because a lot of times when you listen to the music, you can hear how organized the beat production is. And especially with early drum and bass, it was still very experimental. And a lot of times what they would do is, like in the beginning of this track, they have these like sound effects in here. And what it's actually doing is it's kind of previewing what's going to be in the song. It's all these weird random sound effects, but by like the 4-minute mark, it gets into the flow of the song. So I did like this part right here. Going forward, but man, building up into that was a long ass build up. And so for me, I didn't like this as much as I wanted to. It took way too long to get into the flow of the song, And once it did, it didn't really go anywhere. It stayed in this kind of cool jam area, but then it kind of, like, in the parts where you thought that it would drop and kind of be a little bit more explosive, they did like this lo-fi fuzzy kind of vibe. And I've heard another track on here which was called Drum and Bass for Papa. That is a masterpiece. That is a dope song. I know 97 was still kind of like early, but I think drum and bass really hit its stride in 2000. Because I'm familiar with Diesel Boy, AK-1200, Ronnie Size. There was this one artist, Danny the Wild Child. So, guys, leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. Let me know what you thought about this song. I would love to feature more drum and bass on this channel, and get y'all's critique and reviews and thoughts about some of the artists that I'm reacting to as I react to them. And yeah, so if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like this video, and let me know, who your favorite drum and bass artists are. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.